Hey everybody. Well, it is 5:22 on April 26th still, and we reached our point. Pioneer Mail was our stop that we were going to stop at, but we decided not to stay there because we found out that it's only a day use picnic area. You can't stay there overnight. So we're moving ahead 3 miles to get to a campsite that we know is a campsite. Well, we're passing this area here that is unbelievable. We're going to get to a viewpoint here. We're on top of a mountain right now. I don't know the name of it. It's the one that's right after Pioneer Mail picnic area. And this is kind of like a memorial to a couple of different people. They've got memorials in different places.
What is this?
It's like a memorial, but this is what it's overlooking.
Died up here?
The Anza Borrego.
Jeanette, Parrot, Judy, Cobra, and Trump. When did they die?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they passed away here, but they're memorialized here.
This one is. This person died August of 2013. Messengers.
I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a white circle way over there. It's like a weather radio antenna, rather a weather radar, and that's where we started today at like 4 in the morning, and going over mountains and switchbacks and ups and downs and valleys and hills and mountains. We're finally here, and it's unbelievable.
More over here.
Yeah, there's been people who have passed away on the PCT. There's many well-documented cases. But I'm not sure if some of these folks are people who passed away here on the PCT. But I'm thinking that if they're memorialized here, they probably did pass away here on the PCT trail. Sad as it is. At any rate, we're back on the trail, and we should be in our camping area within 2 hours. It takes a while because we've got to go up and down some mountains just to get there, even though it's only 3 miles. But hopefully it's all downhill up ahead. Anyway, we'll check in later. Well, at this part of the video, I just want to point out the Leave No Trace Behind program, where whatever trash you create, you carry out. And as you can see in the back of Stella, she's got the bag swinging behind her, and that's her garbage, and she's carrying it out like she should be. We all are. We all carry our garbage out of the trail to keep the trail nice and clean and leave it in the condition that we found it. Just wanted to point out the L&T program. Morning, everyone. Well, we just got up. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Put all our stuff away. We got up around 7. It took us about an hour to get everything put away and packed up. But we are at a campsite at milepost 56 that we spent the night at. And it's essentially a bunch of campsites scattered around a bunch of boulders. These are the boulders here. If you can see that one large outcrop right there with the 3 rocks on top, on the other side of that, that's where we camped. And at this altitude, we're right around 6,000 feet. It was super windy. So unfortunately, I didn't get much sleep. Starting off the trail with a little bit of tiredness, but still feeling good. I'm okay. We've got like a 10-mile jaunt into the town of Julian. Otherwise, we had a big group of people that camped around us. I mean, we had tents everywhere. This is like the first campsite after about a 15-mile hike, so everybody was stopping here. And it turned out pretty good. We had people from all over. It was like an international gathering of hikers. People from South Africa, UK, Germany, Australia, you name it, everywhere. Even folks from Alaska were over here. I mean, if you want to consider that another country. But it was good. Everybody had good conversations, and the main topic was water. Where is the water? Because at a certain point, it becomes very scarce, and that point is coming up. And then there's no water for about 40 miles, so you have to plan very, very carefully. You have to plan your hike very carefully and be very frugal with water. Which is why we are not going to do that part. We're going to bypass about 40 miles worth of trail, and about 4 miles we're going to get off the trail, and we're going to find a roadway and try to get a ride into the town of Julian, because I don't want to put my wife Estella through that. You know, this was my dream to come out here, but I don't want it to be her nightmare, because it could be. Just from the sections that we've hiked already, you could tell the water, it's not going to last very long. Once they get into the mid-month of May, a lot of the creeks that we saw, they're going to be dried up. The creeks that are still running now are just the remnants of snow that was up at the top of these larger mountains, but all the snow's gone, and that's where all the water was coming from. So water is going to become very, very precious in a number of weeks, and then it's dangerous to be out here. So, which is why we're bypassing that section. And it's supposed to be a vacation. It's not supposed to be like strenuous survival, but should be fun, you know, Julian. And then after that, what we're going to do is hike a little bit more to the point where we can catch other transportation to take us up to another town called Idyllwild, which is right at the foot of Mount San Jacinto. And in Mount San Jacinto, there is a tram that you can take from the top of the mountain down to the city of Palm Springs. And that's what we're going to do. And then that's where I'm going to leave Stella, because she's going to have to fly home. She's got to go back to work. And then I'll carry on for a little while longer where water isn't as scarce. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll sign off and I will check in later. All right. Hope you're having a great day. If not, make it one. It's a beautiful day that we've gotten today. We're just very happy and blessed to be out here and be reporting some of this stuff to you. All right, have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye-bye. Sometimes part of hiking on the PCT is road walking, and we're trying to get to the town of Julian, so wow, excuse me. So we jumped on the road and we're trying to hitch a ride into the town of Julian. There's Stella back there. So far, very little traffic on this road. But the trail is down there somewhere. We're just bypassing a small section of it now and trying to get to town. Julian is a great little town. We found it to be very accommodating to a lot of our needs. This is the Carmen's restaurant, the famous Carmen's restaurant that a lot of hikers go to stay overnight. But this is also Mom's Apple Pie that we're at here. We got our free apple pies just by showing our hiker permits, and it was great. The place ended up getting loaded with hikers. And these are all of our hiker buddies that we've been following since nearly day one. The town was just so accommodating to the PCT hikers. We had a great time. We had some great food and food. It was all around a really great town to be in, and we were just happy to actually meet Carmen, the famous Carmen from Carmen's Garden restaurant. This is Carmen here with her dog. Before leaving Julian, we had to take care of some of the health issues that we had. I had black toes on both feet, and they were both super tender. I found out I had a rash of poison oak that I had to deal with, and the poison oak was just burning, itching where it wasn't allowing me to sleep. And Stella's ankles were super swollen where it was really hard for her to walk, so we had to make some scheduling changes that would change our schedule altogether.